Guys, today is October 18, 2025, and here's our trade today. We are down $13.05. Man, the market just hated me today. Um, just real quick, we hit three, not one, not two, but three break-even trades. Break-even trades today, man. And yeah, I'll just get into it real quick, starting with the 4 hour. On the 4 hour, we are delivering from sell side to buy side. On the hourly, same thing. Obviously, we are disrespecting bearish here and here and here. All of this got disrespected. We have this hourly fair value gap that got wicked into right here, and we are moving bullish. In the 30-minute, same thing. We have this fair value gap down here, and yeah, I just marked out our session highs and low. So our Asia highs, lows have been taken, London lows right here, boom, right. We have our previous New York. There's some highs and lows here. I'll just put this here and here. Boom. And so yeah, that's what we have. Now, on market open, what did I want? My bias is bullish. But as you can see, I took shorts. Why is that? You guys will see. But for previous, before market open, what was I thinking? All right, what do I want to do? For me to enter a long on market open, I want us to come down to this gap, fill it, possibly this one here too, but I like this more, and then continue higher, right? That's one. Or number two, market opens, we sweep Asia and we come lower, right? Another option is we have more, what is this called? Since we are buy side, we are bullish right now, we can completely just go up to sweep these New York PM and lunch, right? And then down for an imbalance and then continue higher, right? And so boom, let's go to market open. Just to show you guys, market opens here. Man, I'm recording this really late, like it's the next day already, but I'm putting this for myself and for you guys who are new. You know, I want to be transparent as much as possible. And so yeah, market opens, what do we see? We go low, we didn't fill the 30-minute, and then we continued high, right? Boom. We swept Asia highs. I'm pretty sure this is Asia. Yeah, Asia highs, and then those are previous session, right? So we swept Asia. Now what do I want to see? I want to see a rebalance to, yeah, I just want to rebalance because we are really bullish, like a rebalance down here to this 30 and then get a quick long. We could definitely do that. And so yeah, so we swept Asia, which is right here, this line. Now, yes, I was looking for to be bullish, right? So what was I thinking here? We had a small SMT, low time frame SMT, I believe. Where is it? This one? No. Yeah, right here. So these lows on ES and these lows on NQ. Right here we swept it on ES, NQ we didn't. So that's a bullish SMT, right? And so boom, we had that bullish SMT. Now we just look for an inverse, right? Right here we had a 1 minute, a 2 minute, a 3 minute, no, 4 minute, no, 5 minute, no. So a 2 minute inverse right here. Boom, boom. Which we did, right? I should have entered off that if, and my bias was long, right? Entered off that, boom, and then just target these, which, yes, I kind of regret not entering just because I don't know why, to be honest. This is a great one-to-one, and so boom, I missed that one, okay? And so we had this fair value gap here. Hey, why is it like that? Is it a 15? Why is there a fair value gap here? I'll find it later. Oh, here, the 1 minute. 1 minute fair value gap. We filled it, and yeah, I was gonna enter off this, but right. And so I was like, I wasn't too confident. I don't know why. Trust me, I don't know why. I was bullish. This was an A plus setup, right? Bullish. We swept some liquidity on the down sell side, not like completely. So maybe I was hesitant. And during open, we moved this much already. Like, right? How many points is that? Holy. About almost 200 points, right? So I was like, are we really gonna stay bullish? But yeah, so I missed that one. I missed that entry. And so I was looking here, right? We respected the fair value gap. We have an inverse here on the 1 minute and not the 2, so just the 1. And we closed here. And right here, we could have hit another a 1-to-1. Wait, hold on. Yeah. So we would have entered here earlier, but now we did it here. And why? Why did I not enter? I don't know. I was scared. We moved so much higher already. I'm looking for shorts now. For me, at least, right? And so, and plus this inverse, like this candle is way too high and this risk was way too much for me. Then again, it ended up playing out. So I just didn't trade it. That's my fault. Okay, that's on me. Now, we filled the one of the New York PM session high here, and then we displaced lower, right? So I was like, okay, perfect, but I don't want to enter yet, right? We had an inverse here on the 1, the 2, the 3, 4, and a 5, I believe. Yeah, 5 minute inverse right here, or fair value gap, right? Boom. And we have a bearish fair value gap here. So I wanted to see if we respected that bearish, so we continue lower. And that's when we respected it, and I said, okay, we flip order flow. That's why I took these shorts, right? So boom, boom, boom. We kept respecting that fair value gap. So I was clearly bearish. And so I looked at the 5, I'm like, damn, okay. Boom. So we closed below that. We inversed this fair value gap. So this is now an inverse fair value gap. And I entered off one of these. The next candle closure. I'm pretty sure. Bang. And somewhere here. Right. And so my stops are what? The swing high. And above this fair value gap, this small gap. So it's somewhat protected. Right. And then I was targeting this. I believe that's a unfilled 5 minute. Yeah, unfilled 5 minute. So perfect, Mac model, doable, right? And so boom, I entered off that. We were green, almost hitting TP. And by this time, since we swept this, I was break even. And man, we were so close. That's like, how many more points? 20 points. And we would have hit TP, but we ended up hitting break even right there, which sucks because even here this was about like 800, I believe. So yeah, since we're at replay, I think I'm gonna start doing it this way so you guys can see how much money. So I did a contract and the stop was here at around 668 and TP was here. Yeah, so 1.5. So that would have been a really great trade. So boom, right here, right around 1,000 already at one point, and then I went break even. Boom, and yeah, we hit break even. I don't know why it hit it there, but yeah. So boom, first trade, break even, and man, were the markets after me, after my break even today. Because what did we have here? Next we had a 5-minute a higher time frame bearish fair value gap, and I see that we tapped into it and we're starting. I want to see if we respect it or disrespect it, right? We disrespected it, we broke structure. I could have entered here, but I wanted a better fill, and so boom, I entered off that candle. Oh, I don't think I can show you guys the money here, but yeah. So boom, I entered off that for a 3.67. My stops were a bit higher on this because I feel like price could just quickly one candle that, so I gave it some breathing room. And so boom, we're like, hey, here we go, this is the winning trade, right? And then here we swept our low, so to be safe we hit we go break even. And man, this is another $1,000 trade, I'm pretty sure. And we again, price, the market just did not want me to win today, so we hit another break even. And so now what? Keep in mind, guys, I have a job and I do trade during that time, and so boom, New York AM was done. So I was like, man, 2 break evens, let me get off the charts, let me regroup myself. And so boom, I just let price play out until lunch, I believe. So boom, these are like really equal lows. Like, look at all of this, guys, like so much liquidity there. But yeah, we moved higher at this time. Oh yeah, we had I believe we had SMTs too, right here on this. This is why I really like this trade. We had a bearish SMT right here. We swept the highs, but on ES we didn't, on those New York highs. But yeah, that was also another confluence why I wanted this short. And man, it did play out, but I just hit break even. So again, guys, this whole week I've been reading the markets, right? Today my executions were a lot better than the last two. It's just price did not want to see me win, and we hit break even. But yeah, anyways, let's just keep going. So what did price give us until lunch? So lunch came around, we swept another high, right? Boom, we continue lower and we create an SMT, right? Right here we swept the high, right here we didn't, so that's a bearish SMT on the lower time frame. Now, why did I want to go short? This is why. We had these liquidity right here, like relatively equal lows, like we had that. And so boom, right? I saw the SMT and I said, hey, we have an SMT, maybe it's a possible short we can look for, right? And so boom, we had a low. Basically right now I'm just looking for a retrace, and then if it respects, then I'm entering. And so I believe, yeah, so we have a 4 minute here, waiting for price to tap that. Wait, why did I enter already? I guess it somewhat respected it, but yeah, regardless, I entered on this candle, the next candle right here. I don't think the 4 was made already. Yeah, I was looking at the 3 at the time I was trading, and so we tapped into that on the 1 minute, and I just somewhat entered off that. Right, this one, not the best entry because we didn't inverse this yet, but I was just confident about our low here. So what was I thinking at this time when I entered? What was I targeting? Where was my stops? So my stops were at that 5 minute candle closure on the body, and we had a 5 minute unfilled here. So I was like, okay, another Meg model, right? Man, I'm loving the Meg model. You guys should do some research about it. But yeah, so an unfilled 5, there's a 15 here, which would put us to about a 1-to-1. But man, I just like the 5 minute more, because our, like I said, our draw is lower. I'm just trying to get a piece of the pie, right? And so let me just take these lines out for you guys, and let's put the 15. So boom, I entered off that. We had some red, we were green, and we hit our break even. Boom. And our 15 minute got took. I think, let's try to do this one. So I'll just put it here, and boom, about 700, right? I just want to do that. And so yeah, so boom, we had our break even, and we were almost there, man. Almost, right? This was over. I think this was like 900 or 800. I forgot. But this time, 15 points before we hit our TP, and price just hit break even again. And so yeah, that's my 3 trades. You know, I am glad that it's not a losing like crazy. Yes, it's a red day, but it's $13. That's nothing. So basically break even. And what did I think of today? Today was really good. Again, another really good read on the market. Just different. Just horrible entry. Well, not horrible entries. Just market did not want me to win today, to be honest. And so yeah, after that low, we continued higher during PM. And yeah, I don't really trade after that third break even. I was thinking the markets are so against me winning today. Let me just take a break even on a Friday and not be in a bad mood, you know. It's a Friday. Just keep pushing. We're in no rush. Damn, yeah. Inverse here. Could have entered here. The body closure. Another winner. To what? It's probably the unfilled. There's a 30 here. 15. Right here. Beauty. But yeah, I just did not want a losing day on a Friday and be sad about it over the weekend. Although we could have made some serious money and possibly even pass our eval today. But man, the markets were just against me. Yeah, I'm just proud of myself that I have come a long way, and I am gonna make this happen. I am gonna make this work. I am controlling more somewhat of my money. Like, could have made this, could have made that mindset, and instead focusing more on the model itself, which I did perfectly today with me moving to my break evens, and I'm just accepting that even though it sucks, right? It's not really a good feeling in your guts, but man, what can you do? It is what it is, right? Like, it is what it is. Oh yeah, I sized down to 5 actually, and I think I'm gonna stay at 5. I really like it. I really like it a lot. And yeah, that is my trade for today. Down $13.05. And yeah, I hope you guys had a winning trade. And I hope you guys have a good weekend. Enjoy your Friday. It's 1 a.m., so it's Saturday for me already. And so yeah, peace.